Hey guys, so we just got back from the store and Robert actually wanted me to clear up something that can be misconstrued that I said before we left. I just want to make it clear, in no way am I diminishing like everything that's happening around the world. I really do feel for the people that's dealing with different things. I know there are a lot of people that have it worse off and are being like totally affected by the virus and stuff that's going around, and I completely understand that. At the same time, there are other people that are being affected in other ways, and it's completely okay to be to feel sad about, you know, things that are happening to you, whether you lose money one way or another, or can't do something, or your family members are stuck somewhere you can't get to them or something like that. So I just wanted to clear that up. Is that cool?
Good to go.
All right, so we just got back from the grocery store and we just wanted to share a few tips and tricks that we were using. And what I actually meant when I said that things are kind of the same is preventing the spread of the virus is kind of the same as things that you do every day to remain hygienic. So basically, wash your hands.
20 seconds or more, warm water.
Properly wash your hands, and like I feel like that's something that you do every day. And even though hand sanitizer is available, it is not a replacement for a good old like scrubbing like this everywhere, all up here. Another thing, you had something else to say?
Oh, so what I do was I have a bottle of my own soap right at my desk, because in our bathroom everyone touches the top of the soap with dirty hands and it leaves all kind of germs on top. So I brought my own soap, I leave it at my desk, and I have my own hand sanitizer. So I take my soap to the restroom, I wash my hands properly, warm water, 20 seconds. Then I use a napkin to open up the door to get out of the restroom.
And so, carry the soap back.
So it kind of defeats the purpose if you're going into the restroom. Everyone's touching that handle, and then once you finish washing your hands, you touch the handle again, and now your hands are back dirty.
Right. And this is, I feel like this is something I've been preparing for my whole life, because Robert will tell you I'm like such a stickler.
Germaphobe.
Yeah, like I've been prepared for this my whole life. I'm like, yes, now everybody is gonna be at least, I wouldn't say forced to do it, but like if they don't do it, they kind of get a side eye, like public shame. But so yeah, just wash your hands, people. Like it's not hard. Another tip, what do you have?
So we have, you said soap, hand sanitizer, hot water. Next up would be wipes. So what we do, we like to carry wipes around when we go on the trips. So even on the plane, as soon as we sit down on the plane, well, before we even sit down on the plane, Cookie had me wipe down everything. So a lot of people forget about the trays on the airplane.
And even the seat belts, the armrest, like the headrest, you have to like wipe down everything.
That's the main thing to me, the headrest.
Yeah,
everyone's putting their head on that
head back, and it's so gross.
I guarantee you, they're not turning over that plane properly by wiping down everything. They're just picking up trash and waiting on the next crew to come in to fly to their next destination.
Yeah. And so that's within travel, but right. With what we wipe down every day is, so even when we went to the store, we wiped down the
steering wheel,
the door handles, and when we got to the store, we wiped down the hand basket that we were using. Even like when we use the carts, we've always wiped down the carts. And when we get back home, this is something that I used to do, and now I've picked it back up. But just like wiping off the outside of your containers, like that doesn't hurt at all.
So even though it's just me and Cookie that lives here, we still wipe down our handles on all our doors.
Yeah. Every frequently.
Even the light switches.
Yeah. And going back to travel, even within the hotel, like we do the same thing for the light switches, the phones, the handles, the remote. Like just frequently touch things that you never really think about. Like, oh, like let me wipe that down, because like it could get filthy.
With that also, we carry the aerosol spray.
Yeah. Bruh, you know what I'm doing.
So what are you doing?
Spraying this hotel down.
So she always does this. Every place we go to, we buy a small little spray bottle of aerosol something. Aerosol Lysol.
Can't be too safe.
We literally spray everything. The bed, the remote control for the TV, everything, no matter what it is.
Yeah, even if we don't use it.
Yeah, we're gonna spray it down.
Yeah. So like I said, I've been prepared my whole life for this.
Yeah.
But the main thing though, and the people never really think about it, is your phones. Like your phone is so gross, as well as your credit card, your IDs. That's something that we also wipe down. Like we getting it all. We wiping it down all.
Especially the credit card. Just think about the vendors that you're going to.
Yep.
You're handing them your credit card, and they have gloves on, so every credit card they touch before yours have those germs from the previous people that handed them their credit card. So now all those germs on your
credit card and you and everything else you touch.
Things that we never think about carry germs, because we can't see them doesn't mean that they're not there.
And what I liked when we went to the grocery store, we have our favorite Japanese grocery store, and I know back home in the States they have like a lot of stores have started putting the little sandy wipes by the cart, but in Japan we never really saw that. But when we went today, they had the spray, the sanitizer spray. And I asked Robert, I wasn't sure. They had a cloth there, so I'm guessing you spray the cart or the cloth and then you wipe it with the cloth. But they didn't have disposable.
It was the same cloth. So what I do was I normally go in there with my own paper towel, and just spray my own paper towel and just wipe down my cart. She was looking at me like I was crazy when I took the cloth out of our car and brought it to the store. That's our first time going inside that store and seeing hand sanitizer there.
Like I said the other day, I haven't really been out because of my recovery. Robert has been doing the grocery shopping for me, and so that should show this out. But that was my first time seeing it. I was like, so, because I saw somebody spray it on their hands too. I was like, so is this hand sanitizer or what? So he explained it to me, and that's actually good to see now that they're implementing that. Even on the trains and stuff, I've seen them wiping down handrails, like everything. So it's good to see people like adopting, better hygienic practices. Another thing we noticed in the grocery store is, if you've ever been to Asia, you see a lot of their food is kind of like out in the open. That's just how they sell their food. Like, I always have conflict with it because it's like, I've always felt cringy about it, but it's delicious and I've never gotten sick. So going into the grocery store today and seeing that they have like boxed everything up into containers and stuff, that was another. Yeah,
everything is covered now.
Yeah, that was another good thing to see. I think one of our last tips, your pets. Like, we don't. Where'd she go? Cupcake, get over here. Now, right now, of course, they don't think that the pets can really carry it, but it can be carried on the surface of like their paws, their fur. So when you get through taking them for a walk and stuff, clean those paws. And that's something that we've always done when we take our girls on a walk. Before we even get in the house, Cupcake knows to sit down by the door and wait for us to wipe her feet off.
It's routine.
It's routine. Like, she just sits there and wait for us to get all our cleaning products and just wipe her paws. And we also wipe down, just a quick wipe down of their fur. And that's just everyday practices. So I'm sure it won't hurt doing this time of crisis.
Which it should be routine anyway.
Yeah.
Just to prevent from carrying those germs or passing those germs on to someone else.
Yeah. But all in all, it's been really good to see people adopting like new hygienic practices and just like being better about the ones they already had. If you've ever traveled, you know some cultures, like it might not be the same as your culture. Some people might be as like more open and sharing things with you, and that's kind of how things spread. So yeah, it's good to see people just actually coming together and just trying to stop, you know, the spread of everything. As far as when we went to the grocery store, it wasn't really empty, was it?
No, it's fully stocked.
Yeah. So I think kind of the hysteria of the last few weeks kind of wore down, because at first we was selling out of like toilet paper.
Yeah, toiletries was the worst.
Yeah, and disinfectant and mask, of course.
Masks are still out, and hand sanitizer is also still out.
Yeah, that's still out, but as far as like food and stuff, like the first few days everything sold out. So that was kind of scary to see, but now everything is pretty much back in stock. And we're doing okay. I think the rest of Japan is doing okay. Like, I don't really think I wouldn't say it's not a need to worry, but it's not a need to panic, I don't think.
No need to panic. We're still affected as far as China go. As far as shipping packages to and from Southeast Asia, still affected in that means. I'm waiting on a package from that area, so it's been delayed for like 2 months now. Yeah. I mean, it's like it's impacting everybody across the world in all types of things. So I guess we shouldn't be surprised that we're not exempt. Yeah. I'm kind of in much better spirits right now. We still don't have a resolution to canceling everything and getting our money back, but I mean, I guess that's part of a learning lesson. I don't think there was much we can do to prepare ourselves for this type of situation. I think even like companies and stuff, they still don't know what to do themselves. So it's kind of like everybody is just like in a frenzy. So I think we did everything that we could do. We got insurance.
Yeah, and it's the thing is, like, when you get insurance, nobody thinks like, oh, it's gonna be a whole pandemic that happens. Like, nobody thinks that. You think of accidents, like hospital stays, evacuation, and all that stuff.
Broken ankles, stuff like that. Too soon?
Too soon, bruh. Too soon. That was so mean. But yeah, like you never really think like, oh, there's gonna be a global pandemic, like. So I guess it's just a learning opportunity for everybody. Like I said, I spent 2 months planning this trip, so I don't know what's to come, but I thank Robert for being awesome.
I thank Crystal for planning the trip and being even more awesome. That's a word.
He's been like feeding me and like getting me water, like, while I've been on the phone for hours with vendor after vendor after vendor and credit card companies and stuff. He's just like, you want food? I'm like, feed me. He's like, you want water? I'm like, yes. So it helps to have a great partner throughout this, and I thank you. So I guess we'll update if we do get to do something. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of over planning stuff. Like, I don't want to plan anything for my birthday. I'm tired. That's all it is. Yes. I'm just tired.
So here in Japan, we're kind of in a dilemma as far as CDC. We're at level 2 now. So if we go to level 3, a lot of the vendors outside that we normally go to for leisure and entertainment, they'll be shut down. So we're kind of in between. Yeah. Like, we really just stuck. Yeah, we don't know. They may go to level 3. They may stay at level 2, hopefully everything go back to normal. And they go to level 1 and soon be out of it according to the CDC.
Yeah, so during this time, we really just hope everyone stays safe, everyone stays healthy. Wash your hands, even if you don't have the right mask. Even if you just get the basic mask, the one that doesn't necessarily keep out the virus, at least just maybe wear something so you're not touching your face. Like even the surgical mask that people say like, oh, you have the wrong mask. At least it helps you to keep from putting your hands in your nose, your face, your mouth, and stuff like that. Stay stocked up on what you need, and this is not just in this case. We always say have a good stock, because you never know if you have earthquake, typhoon, like you never know.
Bug out bag. Even for groceries. So that doesn't just apply to equipment. Even for food, you need bug out, because you never know what's around the corner.
What's gonna happen? Yep. And something no one ever thinks about. We always travel with our important documents in one place, so you just grab it and go. Like your birth certificate, your deeds, your policies, your wills. Like, all the important stuff. I'm sure I'm missing something, but it's in there, trust. But yeah, we hope everyone stays safe and stays healthy. We'll update you when we can. I don't know where this video is gonna go. It always comes together in the edit, so.
That's true. Thank you all for staying till the end.
Yeah.
Please
like, comment, subscribe.
Awesome.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
See ya. Howdy ho. Hey Trove family. So we wanted to come to you to show you how easy it was to touch your face. So if you notice in the bottom left hand corner, we have a counter. So unintentionally, how many times we touched our face. So if you have the right mask, wrong mask, M99, M95, we wanted to show you that unconsciously we touch our face so many times. So we wanted to let you know that there should be a barrier between you and your face. So paper mask, like I said, M99 mask, no matter what it is, we wanted to show you that as long as there's something right there to stop you from touching your face, it works. So yeah, I don't know what she's trying to tell me on the camera. So
stay safe, y'all.
Yeah, and all of that.
Bye.